on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Welcome in. It is coffee time. Saturday night, Saturday night, Saturday night. How is your meat? Yeah, 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 yeah. How is your meat? How's your meat on a Saturday night? Hello, Shimei. How are you? Just can't go randomly up to somebody and say, how's your meat? Be like, hey, Ronnie, what the hell am I, a butcher? How's my meat? I want to knock you out. My meat? Get a load of this guy. He's a meat eater. Oh boy. We're gonna have some pizza tonight. No cats were harmed in the making of this day. Oh, I already passed this chick on the scooter once. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She's like, don't usually see the older women on the scooter. National pepperoni. Yeah, I bought some pepperonis last night. It was quite an investment. Ooh, the prices in those grocery stores, and the pepperoni just gets smaller and smaller. So we have salami, pepperoni, onion on tonight. I don't have any mushrooms, but that's okay. Yeah, unbelievable. Unreal. I don't know how a lot of people can even afford to eat these days, but you do what I do, you're way down on the food chain. Eat low on the food chain. Hey, Ralph. Stay low on the food chain. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate, guys, as we get underway on a Saturday nights. Get a coffee, hang out. I got an open chat tonight. Some people wanted to talk about grocery prices, and I hate to say the worst of the beef prices are not here, but the cure for high prices is high prices. So everybody and his mother that can get a cattle going is going to get a cattle going, but you're not going to really have any relief till 2026, 2027. It's a long cycle on cattle. And I don't know, drought conditions and everything else that was going on under the sun. So you want to talk about that a little bit, we can talk about it. We're like at record low herds, and cattle take a while to grow. They're not like cats, right? I mean, it just takes a while. It's a big job. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Shout out to Buttercup Baby. Hit the PayPal last night. Said, Rosie, you're so fine with those cats. Reward yourself. Thank you, Buttercup Baby. Hey, Dr. Frankenstein. I appreciate it. Okay, they're back. They're packing up the cart today. They were out selling all day. I don't know if they sold anything. All will be well. Find one good-looking girl in this neighborhood. Oh, like you're a prize. Oh, it's so awful. This is old leech here. The old leech. As long as beer prices are still affordable, I'm okay. I haven't reached the point where I gotta make my own beer yet, but that day might be coming. They keep pushing me to the wall. I can't wait till Friday. I'm off to Vegas, and I'll be back on Monday. It's gonna be a short one. I think I'm gonna put the crabbing video up on Friday. enjoy that because I don't know how much I'll be getting something up every day. I don't know. I'm not going to have any street streams or anything. Probably just morning and then possibly late night catch up, nail a few beers. Supposed to be going to the Wynn Buffet. You know, it's nice to have a rich daughter. It's like, oh, you know. It's just like, Dad, you're kind of a dope, but you know what? I'm going to take you to the Wynn Buffet. Ooh. Ooh, I hope we get a little bit of footage of that. I mean, holy smokes. When the money flows, the buffet goes, baby. Don't be jealous, Amanda. Hug and kiss. Do not be jelly. God bless you. Keep safe. In his service, thank you very much. It's always good to see you. A Saturday night regular here in service to God. I love it. Go ahead, dude. We're not having a staring contest. There you go. Ain't nobody going to stare me down. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So it's going to be a very short turnaround down there, and then it's going to be like a week or 10 days back home, and then we're back down again for a longer stay. Back for Halloween. Then the terror's coming up. Going to start the fundraising kickoff. We want to start that with a bang. That's gonna be exciting. Year number 3 of that. It's gonna be good. So save your shekels for that. Third annual. Okay, we got this guy pulling. We got 2 people pulling here. This is very problematic. All right, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't even know if I got a space in front of me here. I don't know. Here we go. Ooh, I gotta get my coffee. We had a double header today. All right, let's see. Let's welcome your service. Thank you very much. We got Nino here. WW. Worldwide Wrestling is here tonight. I'll be back in a moment. Mas Vina. Oh man, my Spanish is so good. I'm just like a local in the hood. Let's see, double do. We got to get our coffee. We got Shimei here tonight to be used, not abused, as our ministerial advisor. We got Nino in the service. Thank you. My eyes at second level are double due to die, but you can type whatever you want in this service. You don't have to explain to anybody. You're up against it. I know you are. You got a lot of shit going on there. So I'm not, hey, Amanda, hug and kiss. I'm not one of those people that's going to go crazy. My moderators already understand your situations. And it's not the best situation. It's not the worst one, but it's something that you're living with. So how you doing, Angus Kisses? Quiet day today. Hit up a couple more publishing houses directly. Today, trying to make sure I'm doing something every day, because I'm only going to be doing this till the end of the year, and then it's off to Amazon, and that's that. I'm only going to dick around with this stuff for so long. They'll tell you submissions are welcome, and then you get the letter back. We're only looking for established writers that can get a $100,000 advance. I don't even give a shit about an advance, you know. I mean, I'm like, wow, you know, like why do I send in a 58-page thing, right? Just to hear that bullshit. But that's the way it goes. There's a song, that's life, all the people say it. Flying high in April, shut down in May. La do 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 do. Bobby, I've been a puppet, a poet, a boo-boo-boo, la-ba-boo-boo. I've been up and down and all around, do-do-do-do. Each time I pick myself off the ground, back in the game. That's life, yeah, that's it. That's it, Nino. That's life, baby. All the people say it's flying high in April, shot down in May. Do 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 do, ba-doo, ba ba boo do 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 do, ba-doo boo. Alan Gentry, how you doing tonight? So let's give it thumbs up. That's a rousing rendition. Swinging with Sinatra by Sid Marks. Each time, boo-boo. Ladies yelling at the kid. Why don't you just hit him? Getting ready to strike the kid. I love to do back in the game. That's life. That's life. La dee dee doo doo doo, ba ba boo 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 boo, ba 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 boo. Let's all accumulate garbage in our yard because we don't want to pay for trash pickups, so we'll just dump it on the side of the road. Do 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 do, la da da do 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 do. It's a hood specialty now. Just throw your trash on the ground. It's somebody else's problem to stuff it in the can. That's life. How you doing, Ronnie? Ronnie, morning coffee. I'm having my afternoon coffee today. They got a chocolate bar. It's called a Dubai, D-U-B-A-I, Dubai chocolate bar that's in that 7-Eleven. $20. And I never thought I would see it sold, and they've been selling them. Unbelievable. $20 for a chocolate bar. I'll tell you what, people have just been conditioned to pay any price. They don't change their diets. They don't change their purchasing habits. They buy the same shit, and you know, these days you gotta adjust your buying. I'm not saying you got to be like the Roosevelts and eat ramen all the time, but I'm saying it ain't a bad life. Throw a few shrimpies in there, have a little Chef Boyardee pizza. Once in a while, some SpaghettiOs, macaronios. What a life. You're living high off the hook. Petroleum chocolate imported from Dubai. It's all gold wrapped. I mean, it looks very, very expensive, but wow, 20 bucks. Man, that girl's got some thighs, man. Ooh. She could rent herself out as a walnut cracker. If you were on the stream last night, you saw that Mexican style wrestling downtown. That was fun. Somewhere is Big Meat. Back in the game, that's life. That's life. Do. Flying high in April, shot down in May. I don't see the hillbillies much anymore. Ooh, this is going to be a tight fit. We got one spot here. Ooh. I'm not the best backer up. I'm a great parallel parker. But we got to do all this stuff with mirrors. Do. Each time of it. Don't block the sidewalk, exactly. So I'm looking forward to some pizza tonight. Man, I had to hit the brake. Somebody stopped real suddenly. There was somebody in a crosswalk today. Man, boy, they almost got the Rosie in that. But the van is very light, so it was easy to stop. But yeah, it could have been ugly out there today. Hillbillies, Allie Mae was one buxom lady. Yeah, Parker, in the early episodes, the very first episodes, Granny said, you know, I'm getting tired of sewing the buttons on her shirt. She keeps popping them off. So yeah. Let's see. Cocoa, usually clear trial to plant new cocoa trees rather than reusing the same land. Yeah, the chocolate and all that. But chocolate is like, it's almost a luxury. Thank you, Alan Gentry, great supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, Alan. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Helps. It's going to go into, there's going to be a lot of traveling. We're going to be putting down a lot of miles before the end of the year here. A lot of miles. Somebody's got there. Why these people always feel like they have to give everybody a concert right there. Oh, listen to my Alpine system here. So enjoy that candy bar. So sweet. Thank you much. I know what the carrier is. Well, we got Terror coming up in early November. That's going to be fun. And then it's going to be fun. We got to, even though the fundraiser goes the whole month, yeah, we usually wrap it up a little bit. It stays live, but we try to wrap it up down at the church on usually on I think a Thursday night or I don't know, maybe I don't know what we're going to do. I got to look at the calendar this year to see what's going on. But we've had 2 great years here. You remember Granny saying that line, Jen? You better talk to that girl, get her an address or something. I'm sewing, popping these buttons on this top. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, good luck getting her into a dress. She's out wrestling bobcats. She liked her critters for sure. If you want to give yourself a treat and you're older, make sure to check out all the first season Beverly Hillbillies is on. They're all black and white, but the first year was absolutely was the best. Was great. Was I think the greatest. It got on a couple years. You know, you start to get people get tired. You got to have a new storyline, and they just get tired of that shit. People were all overdosed on the country, corn, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, and Beverly Hillbillies. Got to be a little tiresome. Come ride the little train that is rolling down the track to the moon. Yeah, some rheumatism medicine. Jethro wasn't the brightest batch. Those people didn't make anything on that show. But it's funny, I was going to upload, I love it when they have the, when they put the commercials for Winston cigarettes right into the, right into the show. That really cracks me out. And also you'll remember Kellogg's at Battle Creek with Kellogg cornflakes and all that. Yeah. Built like a brick wall. Yeah, well, Jane Hathaway had a thing for Jethro, didn't she? A Vassar College graduate or whatever. You can imagine. I don't want to say it's a man to hug and kiss, but you can imagine all prim and proper and everything. Trump sang the Green Acres song. Yeah. Well, I'll take the Billy Joe, Betty Joe, and Bobby Joe. No problem at all. I'd take them off your hands. Not an issue at all. Rest in peace, Meredith McRae. Yeah, they're one of the funniest characters in TV. Yeah, good writing, Paul Henning. But man, that first season is just off the hook. Just the best. We got these kids on their electric. They're all doing wheelies tonight. So yeah, pretty quiet day today. How you doing, Judy? Got a couple more put some more bait and chum in the water out here. It's a very hard process to break into books and things. It's like everybody's kind of like movies. You know, everybody wants the dependable superheroes that are crazy ass space movie. Nobody's like, yeah, we like it, but yeah, we need to be established. There's no money. It's tight. Yeah, I did a video about Petticoat Junction. I went to Jamestown where the water tower scene was filmed there, and that water tower is still there from Petticoat Junction. It's pretty cool. I like to see that. I like to see that old place, Jamestown. They were working on a train and some other steam thing or something. But there's a lot of cool towns to go to. A little bit past where Alan Gentry lives up there in Oakdale. You go past that out. Towns of Sonora, Jamestown. I can't wait to be in Sonora in. I think we'll be in later November. I think when I get back from the Vegas trip, that's when I'll be taken. I like to be there when the Christmas decorations are up and everything. And overnight in the Lamplighter Inn. It's like an 1846 inn. It's like a craziest place, craziest layout. It's like an old Spanish style. It's just a weird layout, that place. So Green Acres, Mr. Haney. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Douglas, you're getting yourself a fine deal on that. Mr. Haney. Man, this guy could turn a buck with the best. It's funny. Some people are just gifted that way. Right? Got to be the richest guy in town. Why anybody would want to move to the country is beside me. I don't know. I mean, I'll take the city life. Imagine if they held on to that apartment in Manhattan. Would be worth a fortune. So I had some people that I don't want to do a whole show about it today, but they were sending me examples of groceries. They want to know when the pain is going to be over in beef. And I have to tell you, when you're talking about cattle, they have to be raised and grown. So right now we're kind of at a low point with cattle. We're not in the insemination season and all that. So you're really looking at supplies continuing to get tight till 2027, something in there. So you just gotta prep yourself. Yeah, I could do without Eva Gabor in a nightie. I can live my whole life with that. That crazy ass. Isn't that the one that slapped the cop or something? I don't know. Living the life, farm living's the life for me. That's it. Go to Columbia and check out the cemetery. I want to, Cobra John. I'm going to put that on the November trip. Things are going to be jam-packed with travel and adventures. We're going to be doing some more small-time gambling. We're about $380 in the hole. The machines were really tight last time. Really tight. And if I sense that again, it's going to be super small play over there. Yeah, it was insane how tight they were. So yeah, I want to get to Columbia. Columbia is another town that was used in filming a lot of Western movies. I think in the beginning of the year, I want to do that Central Valley run again. Everybody told me I took a lot of heat because I didn't look around Bakersfield. All right, and I got the devil for that. And then some other people were like, "Oh, you should have come up to Bishop and done some fishing in the river there, and the Owens River and all that. You know, no matter where, you can't do it all." But 395 is one of the coolest rides I ever took in my life. Absolutely amazing, and nobody's on that road. Nobody's on that road at all. Yeah, we could meet up. That would be wonderful. That would be awesome. It'd be an honor to meet you. I want Rosie to go to Murphy's. Yeah, paying for some gold, Brad Silver Dog. You know what I heard? You put your hand in that cold mountain water for. You're gonna have a cold day with that mountain water is kind of brutal. Yeah, Lee Vining up there in Bishop and Convict Lake, where they had the tragedy where those students broke through the ice. I don't know how many died, and the rescuers died too, trying to pull them out or something like that. And then end up in Carson City, and then we haven't been to Reno in like 5 years. 4 years. Shimei, when were we in Reno last? At the very beginning of the pandemic, wasn't it? The winter of yeah, it was like the winter of 2020, something like that. Remember the Morris Burner Hostel, and we got a tour of that. I think that was the very last time that I was in Reno. I like Carson City. Spent a lot of time in Bishop. Alan Gentry said it's a kind of a commercial hub. There's not a lot of history in Bishop, not a lot of stuff to see down there. Yeah, I've been to Mark Twain's house, Parker. You can see my videos about that. Mark Twain also lived in Virginia City too, up there. And also Reno. The name of that lake when you came out, the east side of Yosemite, is all that stalactite things in the water. I don't know. There's a lake called Pyramid Lake. I think that's it, where they filmed High Plains Drifter. The town of Lago was specially built on the shore of Pyramid Lake or something like that. That has all the tuftas, which look like stalactites or whatever there. Yeah, Mono Lake, whatever. Yeah, you're talking about Mono Lake. I don't know, special. Yeah. They also have, yeah, it's not far from Sonora. They also have, when you're driving up from, and I've done the trip from Las Vegas one time north. It's a long haul up 95, and you pass like Walker Lake there, which is like some kind of military establishment, but it's another big lake. And you have the town of Scherzer, which is one of the blown out towns I did a video of. I took a lot of heat from people. Said, you just trashed the town because it's a Native American town. I said, how in the hell do I know it's a Native American town? I just went in there. It looked like shit. I mean, I can't put lipstick on a pig. It's nice to see you, Brad. Right? How the hell do I know? It looked like I don't know. It was just all weather beaten, and the sun just scorches stuff up there. It gets doggone cold up there in winter time. You go up to some pretty high elevation. A lot of good fishing in Walker River around Bishop. So yeah, they talk about the trout fishing in the Owens River there. And it's not even that wide. You can almost jump across to the spots. When you're near Pine, Lone Pine, which is another great town there. Yeah, ever been to Truckee? Many times, Parker. I have I stayed in Truckee. I think I did a cinematic Truckee video, but I don't know if I did a video there. But the town was so commercial. There just wasn't anything authentic to Truckee. I stayed in a nice hotel there. It was nice. The people were nice. But it was like t-shirt shops and just shit from China. And I just, honestly, I didn't get a lot out of Truckee. I prefer like Donner up there in the national parks thing about the Donner Party and all that. Yeah, oh, you heard it. I don't know. If the retired people, if they want to slip and break their hips on the ice, yeah, it's a good town. I'm gonna tell you, they don't clear a lot of snow up there, and they get snow. They get snow that's measured in tens of feet up there. I'll be darned if I'd retire there, but I can understand some people that might like winter activities. Lone Pine is amazing. You got the Alabama Hills. You have Mount Whitney, which is the highest mountain peak in the lower 48. They're absolutely spectacular when you're there in the morning. And actually, that's a pretty easy climb up Mount Whitney. It's like a 5-hour climb. It's one of the easiest climbs that you can go up. You can imagine the view up topside. Let's see, makes me sick of the Democrats don't care 1,000 times than someone who is for talking in a microphone. Well, not everybody, no. There were a lot of congressional people that voted for the resolution on Charlie Kirk from the Democrat side. I mean, people aren't that insensitive. You can't judge by people in the street. But I will draw your attention today, while you're looking at the sideshows, the other 999 ring circuses over here. I'll draw your attention to the Netherlands today, where they really ramped it up. There was a shitload of people on the streets protesting another anti-immigration gathering, police cars on fire. So you can really start to add the Netherlands to the mix now with France and the UK for the shit starting to really hit the fan. I didn't expect it. You usually think they're pretty cool and chill, like, just have your wooden shoes and your windmills and your tulips and everything. No, they're out there cracking skulls today. Cracking skulls. The worst of them with muscle shows. Oh my Lord, you got it, Judy. The most unfriendly town I ever went into. The second I got into town, the woman said, "What are you doing here?" I want to see if this cement truck is going to collapse going out over this crappy little rickety bridge to pour cement into oil. They had some kind of offshore little oil island. I said, I'm waiting to see if that cement truck. Boy, this guy had balls of steel. If you haven't seen that, it's called the unfriendliest town in California. This big cement truck is slowly going out on this bridge. She goes, well, she's like, what are you doing here? I said, I'm just stopped in to see what it's like. I'm on my Route 1 adventure. Oh, no. It's like, you're not going to be here long, are you? I'm like, oh, excuse me. I mean, you're not going to be hanging around here all day. You tell me where you live, I'm going to park in front of your house all day. How about that? All right. No, it's just very, very mean. They even had signs up, don't be loitering, don't be hanging around. It's only, I don't even know what the population was. It's just below, it's just in Ventura County down there. It was, really, I felt it was very hostile down there. Very hostile. I love trout. Yeah, Muscle Shoals. Yeah, that was terrible. They have Muscle Shoals, Alabama, or whatever. This was the Muscle Shoals on the Route 1. And it was just, yeah, not very friendly people. Let's see. Alan says, I'm a Democrat. I don't care nothing about Alan. I don't think there was any saying you didn't deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die for just having questioning answers. Parts of Europe is lost. It spreads like a cancer, Brad. How you doing, Lurker? It spreads. Half hour, that might be filet mignon. I don't know. They already called a gunman in charge. Yeah, dude had a knife and a gun. I mean, we have people pretty gassed up these days with a lot of stuff that's going on, unfortunately, and we don't have any moral formation in schooling anymore in this nation. So you get what you get that comes out of, you never know what's going to show up at a rally. We've had now, this is the second generation. We had a generation of feral adults that are now raising totally feral children. So we're going to have to deal with the consequences of that for a long time. Yeah, a lot of aggression out there. But I was really surprised. How you doing, Mark? I was really surprised that the Netherlands was being gassed up today. But a lot of these countries have been overrun by immigrants. Now, I don't know if they're legal or illegal in the Netherlands. I can't comment on that. I only can speak of the United States and the non-immigration policy that we had here for years. That I gotta wait till the town crier is finished over here. Oh man. So what do? You have no ethical bearing, Brad Silverdog. What do? You just do what your barbarian mind tells you to do. Pick up a weapon and shoot somebody. That's it. You don't like the heat that's coming down on your girlfriend, so you're going to start taking up her cause, and then you're going to be the avenger. You're not thinking clearly enough to know you're going to be caught. You got a good chance of being executed in Utah, and that'll be the end of you. Nobody will remember you. Nobody will ever declare you to be a hero. They'll just declare you to be a warped idiot. That's all they'll declare him to be. I agree with them. Yeah. Eat, drink, and be merry. So I was really surprised in the Netherlands. You can see the footage is really raw over there today. There were a lot of confrontations with cops. I just think people think a lot of this immigration stuff just drove up this cost of living dramatically by just having sudden influxes of people into countries that did no prior planning to figure out how we're going to absorb this. And we've been paying the price, the ripple effect of that for a long time. On top of, we've had dry spells and drought in Texas and other places that really impacted the herd. It's hard to believe, I never thought in my lifetime that the United States would be a net importer of agricultural products. We used to dominate that. And now Brazil and Argentina in this hemisphere, yeah, they're charging. They're making coin. and we're the ones that are losing out on it. We can't afford to grow soybeans and wheat for $5 and something a bushel, and soybeans for $10. It's not possible. How many people believe that violence is a justified? Parker, Parker says it's appalling how many people believe that violence is a justified option on both sides. On both sides. But I'm going to tell you now, Parker, you have a demonstration. There's a large percent of people, Antifa and other people that attend these protests. They don't give a shit about what's being protested. They could care less. They don't give a shit. Right? They use this as an opportunity to be wilding and to cause mayhem and destruction. And if they can break into a store and get some Nike sneakers as part of the deal, so much the better. So don't believe these people that show up at protests have a valid reason for being there. That's life. That's it. In the central Canada where we live, all the ultra are full of illegals. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. Yeah. So they're not, what you're seeing, yeah, you're seeing anarchists. These people hate society. They hate society because they're social misfits, they're economic misfits, they're overeducated, and they just want to belong to an organization and go out there and just bust skulls and have fun. That's it. The true people that are out there protesting about things are few. These people love to wild up. I saw it in Oakland. I even saw it in Petaluma, that people just joining up. With less and less, and then more and more. Yeah, we'll be importing more food. Yeah, I believe it, right. That is valid. Well, it's not. It's anarchy. But each news organization will shape it the way that they want it to be presented. In other words, if you're CNN or MSNBC, you'll promote it as a protest, with just a few people got out of hand. But if you're Fox News, you'll promote it as like Antifa and all these people coming out of the woodwork. It's just everybody's so well educated now in how the news is shaped that nothing has any impact on anybody anymore. Nobody's mind gets changed anymore. People know what to expect when they turn on these, check into these news sources. Let's see. Drawing was advocating to Trump to leave the food industry alone with the migration. Yeah. Well, that was one of my things. Is if you're here, let's just secure the border and let's get at the criminals and let's get the other people integrated into the system. Don't cater to them with unlimited benefits and all this other bullshit. But get them integrated into the system. But that's not going to happen. So despite what Carrie Class says, there will be a labor shortage out there. This is why the governor of Florida said we want to be able to use students to to work in the fields and things like that. Reagan and Tip O'Neill went and go out and have a beer afterward. Yeah, Brad, that was it. How you doing, Jenny? I don't know why anybody would feel inclined. There's people that we have to accept that we pushed way far. And even a lot of people on the left agree during the Biden administration, we pushed way far into wokeism. We pushed way far into gender stuff where people had to worry about going to bathrooms and what's going to happen, and sports teams destroyed. It would be natural to have a reaction to that and a pushback against that. So, it's just not going to happen that things like that are going to go without some type of pushback on them. We need to put the death penalty back in the prison population to work. Well, that'll just push us close to China, but it's not the worst thing in the world, but You're going to hear a lot of people push back that are on food stamps now and benefits that they have to do 20 hours of work. So I'm going to already predict that there'll be scam organizations that'll be set up that'll sign off on people's work cards and just bullshit little things, little community stuff. Let's see. Well, he did a lot of political. I think he was going to go into office. We did an abortion tomorrow. Anybody gay? Yeah, anybody could go. We can't even run our government on a budget. It's nuts and scary, Brad. This is what I've been continuously talking about. Brad Silverdog, thank you for your service in the United States Marine Corps, by the way. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And that it just reaches a point where we're so overstimulated, our economy, with the budget deficit. We take in $3 trillion, and we spend $5 trillion. That $2 trillion has not been earned through the sweat of the brow. It's been borrowed or printed. You want to wonder why your food and shit costs so much money? Because we have an overexpansive reach of federal government that can write unlimited checks for housing, food, all that kind of shit. And it's all payable out of people's future earnings. Well, let's see how that works out in practicality. How you doing, Naomi? Do we got Goldie here? Where the hell's Goldie? Oh, there's Goldie Khan. How you doing, Goldie? Good to see you. Good to see you, Goldie Khan. Thank you for the wonderful support, Goldie. California is the fourth largest economy in the world. AI is going to uproot a lot of this stuff. All the insurance industry, all backroom service operations and support operations, call centers, all that kind of shit. The guy went into Salesforce, that company or whatever it was called, and said 80% of the people have to be fired here. I don't even know what the hell they do. I don't even know what they do. It's nice to see Goldie. Yeah, over 40 years ago. It doesn't matter, Brad. What do they say? Once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine. Rosie Brothers are up. Yeah, there's a multitude of reasons why they're up. We've had, although we're having bumper crops and stuff, down where cattle are raised and things, it's been a difficult situation. Cattle in this country aren't designed to be fed a grain diet. That's what you use to finish cattle off at the feeding lots, the feedlots, where you bring them in for the final, and it's like sitting down at the big fiesta, but you don't know you're going to be the dish at the end of it. So they feed them on the feedlots, but they're used to open range grazing with grasses and all that stuff, and that shit just wasn't around, and the herds really got thinned out. Seems like come on, go to RFK Jr. Someone shot on yeah, we saw the ABC studio. This is what I mean. You have to be prepared for people that are gonna. They're. I've said it before, and I had a couple people overnight say, I never thought about it before, but I think the demonic influence, I didn't say possession, there, although I think there's a lot of people that are possessed that are in society. There's a lot of people, I can say the kid that shot Charlie Kirk, yeah, he was under, you can tell by the droopy eyes and stuff that he was part of that. He was demonically inspired in what he did. They have no fear of consequences. They feel like they're on a mission to bring justice to the world. That's a very dangerous thing when the thought of retribution or being caught doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Beef is high in my air. We now eat lamb half the price or less. I eat a lot of shrimp, even though it's raised in abhorrent conditions. Can't have it all. I rarely eat beef. But it's a shame. But I'm telling you, you see a freak like that in Utah that can pick up a gun. The kid is just in such a short period of time under the influence. He just went from a kid that was celebrating a 4-year scholarship to the university to somebody that picked up his grandfather's rifle and just decided to, I'm gonna be the savior. People shouldn't even be ever be eating that much beef. Well, they've made that pretty much of a surety. But remember, think about McDonald's. Even with discount and volume, we use an 80-20 beef, and a lot of our beef has to come from Australia and New Zealand now to hit that 80-20. Otherwise, it would be like 50-50 off of our natural growing conditions. So we're now a net importer of agricultural products into this nation. And I never imagined there would be a day that agriculture would chip into that. It scares me because the kid grew up living in a great house. That's what I'm saying. Anybody can find themselves under the influence of evil, exactly. And although our society loves to deny the existence of God and things like that, we need only look at the world today to see how messed up people can be. Once they start going off the reservation and living, getting influenced and living wacky lives. That Cattleman City belongs got to be it's a big Cattleman City down there is a huge Avenal and Cattleman City is a huge. I think there's 1 million head of cattle in there, I believe. But they're not stupid. They'll hold cattle off the market to take advantage of pricing. You can't blame somebody for wanting to maximize profit. Iran is out, and people, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. We just have to be prepared. We're probably facing worldwide water shortages coming up here. And a lot of people are going to be looking at the Great Lakes. Let's build pipelines and let's drain the Great Lakes and all that. They're really the last freshwater bodies. Imagine your eardrums, this dickhead. Jeez. I became social worker. Too bad he couldn't have held down a gay guy like guys. A gay guy like mine. Yeah, became social worker, that's it. Well, you see a lot more. You know a lot more what goes on the streets in life than I do, Goldie. I'm really stressed about my old guy. Getting my lights to not get out. Now I have no food and I should have let them cut it off. Welcome in, Frank. You've never been here before, but you don't mind laying your story on us. Trouble with water. Yeah, internet. Yeah, what is McDonald's going to do with all of that? I'm sure the King Ranch still exists over there on the Big Island. Myself makes it hard to grow, and you end up only growing corn. Yeah, we got corn coming out the wazoo and soybeans. We don't have a place to put this year's crop that's coming in. We don't have it. I mean, that's something that happens because China. I mean, this is what I'm. What are you worried about the TikTok? Oh, because of votes. TikTok's okay because it's like young people. But meanwhile, you got all these farmers, and you can't tell China. They already cut off NVIDIA chips. Now they haven't bought a bushel of soybeans. I mean, who do you give a shit about more? The backbone of the nation, your farmers, or These kids on TikTok and all that shit. Pick you up at airport. Yeah, that's it. Goldie Khan. That's beautiful. Goldie Khan, I need some Turkish delight. I need to meet Goldie Khan at the Bosphorus there and sit right on the waterway there. As the ships come by, steaming into the Black Sea. Life at the Golden Horn. Yeah, well, you figure, what is McDonald's going to do? What is McDonald's going to do? Any rosy top NFL plays for tomorrow? No, but I was happy to see that the University of Maryland, Malik Washington, what a quarterback, they pounded Wisconsin today. They'll probably start to appear in the rankings. That was a surprise. Goldie Khan, there we go. Welcome back, Goldie Khan. Boy, have we missed you. Tomorrow, I don't really do as much on the NFL, but you've seen how things have been going. Like I said at the beginning of the year, I didn't think that the Kansas City Chiefs were gonna. They can still pull it together, no problem. But I'm just saying they're really rough looking. They look like they're a little decrepit now. It's like everybody's figured out their game now, and I can just tell you they're not going to any Super Bowl or anything. This is probably going to be the year of the Buffalo Bills this year. Didn't mean to offend you. Lay it down. The dog is strangers and people you know and will judge. No, Frank, people don't come into chat rooms with things like that because you're on the internet. You could be out there doing what, DoorDash or something. My son came home yesterday and told me he had some concern about the direct injection. Price of a quarter. But yeah, can you imagine McDonald's with all the beef that they buy? They're looking at it another year, guys. You probably haven't seen peak pricing on beef. Just because we're working down on the available supply. And we're going to pay big bucks to have that imported beef from Australia and New Zealand. They're making big money. And McDonald's is like, shit, what do we do when people come in for a burger now? Or a Big Mac? We're going to charge them $8 for that now? I mean, this damn Five Guys charged me $5 for French fries. Are you kidding me? The burger was $8 and they charged me $5 for fries. All right, take care, Brad. Good to see you. Unbelievable. Thank you for the support tonight, everybody. It is very appreciated. McDonald's meals prices have lowered. Yeah, well, let me tell you what, I don't think they've lowered. They put a value menu together that gives you less for the same. They can just charge a little bit less for it. Just a little bit less for it. Oh man, this burger. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe the size of just even a Junior Jack. Just how small it was. Even the Five Guys. I paid premium price for that burger, and I was shocked at the shitty little piece of lettuce. It was a very piss poor presentation. And the only thing that they do really makes them profitable is they overstuff you with French fries, which I don't really even care about. Let's see. 20-year payment on the burger. Yeah, I'm going to have to start getting Soylent Green. People have to change their diets. People are so used to, they'll go to the store, they'll say, here's my grocery receipt from 2023. Yesterday I went and bought the same identical stuff and it's 50% more. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're just feeding into the inflation because you're not modifying your diet. You're still grabbing the same stuff that you always did. The message to the producers and grocers is, hey, no matter what price you charge, I'm going to be here to pay it. This nation has become super insensitive to pricing, super insensitive to it. It's a very elastic demand. Yeah, you can eat Costco for cheap. Yeah, you can go in there and get one of those 12-year-old watch all kids and only have oven heat while mom works. That's Philly Winters. Yeah, that's exactly it. Medicare now rent $1,800. That's it. You know what's going on, Goldie. The McDonald's ice cream made from rendering plant animal. I seen the other day where the Rosie prices have gone up 50%, 57%, because we're playing with funny money. People keep saying, oh, 3 weeks ago, gold's got to stop going up, and here we're just hitting new highs, and it's a joke. That's the truth teller. That's the value that's real purchasing power right there. And you can see how much the US dollar has been diluted now, because they're printing and borrowing so many of them that, this is why Trump is freaking out with the Treasury Secretary. He's like, well, keep these kids on the TikTok, but let them eat cake. Let them enjoy their fun and games. And meanwhile, we'll continue to pull our magic tricks. Now be able to read, but they sure as heck are earning to cook. Earning to cook? I don't know. I don't see any young kids. Yeah, Goldie Con. I waited till, what was I, 63 or something. I said that's enough for me. No, I waited till I was 65. And I said, if it was good enough for my old man, it's good enough for me. 65, punch my ticket, baby. That was it. Men they're going up in value since they are gold. The cash baby. No, that's what I'm saying, Parker. We have an overexpanded economy. If the federal government can inject money into the system that they borrowed just to meet the obligations, with no hope of ever having a balanced budget again, you're the worst of Keynesian economics. You're constantly stimulating, and you're just creating all of these terrible economic problems. You're having overconsumption because you're putting money into people's hands that they haven't earned, that nobody's earned. It's absolutely terrible. Terrible. Yeah, you tried. Yeah, I know. You see the worst of the worst in Philly where you are, Goldie Con. I know it. That's why I'm glad when you get your head out of the mixer a little bit and you're able to travel. But this is the problem. This is years of running unbalanced federal, unbalanced budget. If we ever had to emergency have a balanced budget, everything would crash to the ground. There's no way that this country could survive if we just spent what we took in. So you know what's going to happen? Interest rates are going up to protect the rest of the world from our spending orgies here. That's what's going on. I love you. Yeah. Well, I know you do, Goldie. So interest rates will come through like the Grim Reaper now, say, you know what, we're starting to lose confidence in the dollar. These folks are out of control. I can see the yuan starting to pick up, and I would tell people, yeah, the yuan looks like a good bet going forward. Yeah, no problem. No problem stocking up on that. Maybe to go somewhere I would go. I wouldn't have a thing to wear. My parents' house was $24,000. That was worth over $1 million today. Well, Nobody's seeing the big ball. I'm the only one that's talking about an overstimulated economy and what that means for the real world. You do that year after year after year, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And you really expect that there's going to be no consequence on the goods and services that you can purchase? I'm seeing more of these women now hanging out in these shelters and stuff. 50, 60-year-old, 70-year-old women going down. He wanted to show women. Yeah, it's the problem for the president is just it's the more he fights the Federal Reserve, the more long-term interest rates go up. You can't manipulate that end without just buying your own lemonade. That's a losing proposition. It's just a invitation for higher inflation. We would downsize after, but with the price of homes, we're really stuck here. Well, BlackRock only purchases, private equity only purchases 5% of the homes and things in America. Very overstated the influence of private equity in housing. Big thing with drove housing was millions of illegal immigrants storming into the country with nothing built to accommodate them. It started in the cities and drove city prices up like crazy, and then it started to spread to the suburbs and eventually got out to the farmland. You can't sleep on the street. All this, the same thing happened in England. All these people surging in. Where are they going to go? France. What are we going to do? Our budget's so out of control. We're broke. Nobody has any heart for that. You're supposed to support those lame brain policies, that ridiculousness. Well, it has a cost to it. It has a severe cost to it. That's what I worry about when you're spending $2 trillion more than you're taking in revenue. Ooh. And the interest rates are finally going up in the rest of the world. All-time high interest rates in Japan post-war. Yeah, the competition for money is on. We need cash. We need your cash. We need your cash. What's going on, Running Man? How you doing, dude? What's going on? Did your wife let you back in the house yet? Probably not. Oh, man. Let's see this guy's thing for a minute. What's this guy about? Guy's got nothing. Make sure you're on all messages, by the way. I was on top messages there. BlackRock. Yeah, that's nothing, Lurker. That's peanuts. 6.7% of nothing it's nothing. That's 93.3% is not owned by BlackRock. So which do you think is more significant? 90, let's see. Meth head in Santa Rosa received $1,000 a month for disability. My 92-year-old mother received less than she'll. I don't know what meth head is getting $1,000 a month. I don't know. Yeah, I got you, Lurker, but it's not a significant number in the scheme of things. And the assumption is that they're going to make money on that. But corporations are usually the last ones to pile into something. Mortgage-backed securities in 2005, 6, 7, and they end up just blowing themselves up. And we have to pick up the losses. They socialize the losses. A lot of these corporations are going to go tits up. they're going to be stuck with shitloads of homes that they're going to have a fire sale because there's nobody going to want to rent them or move into them. Tomorrow morning, done with most important before my half marathon. Yeah, I don't know who's getting. I don't know, optimistic. I don't know. I don't want to go there. I don't have any factual knowledge on it. I don't know. We've been a country that's had our priorities out of whack since the mid 1960s. The Great Society just destroyed the productive base of this nation, and now we're finally reaping the full whirlwind of that. Of what happened. How you doing, Desert? I just don't know, optimistic. I don't know. I mean, I'm at a total loss of what to say. I feel bad for your grandmother. Hopefully the family helps out. And all that is. Yeah, once that happened, Parker, you just disincentivize tens of millions of people in this nation. Their welfare became the government's welfare at that point. And we live with the consequences today. Nobody's going to feel compelled to get a job if everything's handed to them. You can't disincentivize. And no nation in the history of the world has survived by subsidizing non-productivity. It's impossible. It's impossible. That's why the middle class is a total aberration throughout history. It just disappears. It's abnormal. It's an inefficiency in a society. It just gets worked out by Amazon, by AI. It just gets squeezed out. And it just disappears. Oh, Gene Roddenberry. I think he was the creator of Star Trek, wasn't he? Ooh. He has to pay all them. It is my mother. I live with her. Take it. That's wonderful, optimistic. Good for you. I'm not surprised. You're a good person. The extended family is going to be a reality. People are going to be unable to sustain themselves on their own. It's going to be uncomfortable. More people living together, but it was the state of things all through history until the mid-1960s. And then we had no-fault divorce came in, and we had an explosion of individual requirements for housing as families broke up. That was huge, gigantic. We've talked about that before, the lack of justice in the family court system. The only court system in America that has no justice involved in it. That created tons of need for individual homes, overproduction of homes that wouldn't be necessary. There's all kinds of things that happened that were costly, very costly, and we're paying the price for that today. The destruction of family in the early 60s was huge. So was family natural planning and all that stuff. But we're not going to get into that because that's, people find their own individual way out there. And there's only so far I go down that road. And I know that beginning in 1970, you look at the rise of dual homes and things like that, apartments, it's very costly. We would be living much more within our means as a society if the family was still an intact thing. But as far as how people conduct their lives, well, I just talk about the results. I don't talk about what should be or what shouldn't be. I just say this is what happened. When a contract was no longer a contract and it was just 1964 Beatles, all you need is love. That's all it means. Well, then that's it. It's not worth the paper it's written on. And there goes fortitude out the window. All you need is love, love. All you need is love. Do 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 do. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know who I am. You know what? I need to go find myself. And I don't even know who I am. I'm going to break up what we have here. And I'm going to go find a better life. Somebody that more hits me like a tuning fork on my frequency. And see you later, alligator. That's it. Let's see. Well, I know what shouldn't be when I go shopping. People line with the area of buying steak and bacon is pretty disgusting. Well, we can't, I don't know. Let's put it this way. I don't have any problem with what people buy. How much do we want to be involved in dictating how people spend that benefit money? I figure they only get a certain amount every month, and if they choose to put it on steak and bacon, then they're going to have less of it. Right? They're using the EBT, not selling the cars, to buy drugs and booze. I don't think that's a huge percentage of it. A lot of people need to have some kind of food security. Could it be better? It's better than it was when we had food stamps in Baltimore City. Every beginning of the month, you'd have the big swap meets, and people would be selling their food stamps for 50 cents on the dollar. I work my ass off. Yeah, I hear you, Chuck. We've because of our system, we built a lot of economic inequality into it by choices that were made beginning in the 1960s. We threw away productivity instead of guaranteed equal opportunity, we threw it away for guaranteed equal outcomes. And that was costly because people are very sensitive to, one of the human vices is laziness. One of the 7 human vices, laziness. And laziness means if somebody else is going to work and put food in your mouth, you're less inclined to do so yourself. They still do. They go into party stores, mostly Arabic, and that's what they do. Give them 50 and they buy their liquor. Yeah. I guess the only solution to that is state stores, and then you're really in communism where, we just have the necessities and you have to use your food stamps here. So I'm very, very reluctant to go down that. People are just giving into their pagan and barbaric nature when they're doing that, when they're just selling things for booze and other stuff. But what's the solution? You can't just cut people off. My mother was a lot of 20. I told them to shove it. Oh man. Jeez. It almost is insulting. It's built on how many people under the age of 18 that are in your home. So you can imagine the incentives on that. So. But I don't want to go down that road. We have to fight to maintain our sense of charity, which means you give, and if they choose to wreck that, then it's on them. It's not on you. The gift is still pure. That welfare lifestyle 2 generations deep, that's unfortunately all they know. Um, Basic economics teaches is if you subsidize something, you get more of it. So if you subsidize sloth and laziness, you get more of it. If you give up on properly educating people, then you worsen the problem dramatically. But let's be careful with big generalizations and things. 50 bucks get down to 25. Food on EBT. There's a lot of people really need it, but there's a big majority that could be working. I just don't know, Chuck Rose. I don't know. But the current big beautiful bill says that you have to begin working a certain number of hours. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Will people be productive? I don't know. I hate to be the kind of person that just prejudges outcomes. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much pushback there is. But I warn you of this. And I've noticed this trend particularly over the last 2 months or so. That a lot of people are using, searching and crawling through videos to try to put a certain message together to influence people's thinkings, and you need to be careful of that. It's like they know people thrive on hearing those stories, and they're going to do everything that they can to feed into those stories and make the problem seem like it's absolutely gigantic, because they get clicks and views and they make money on that. They're monetizing other people's lives. Pay extra in tax as a single mom with kids and things. We're gonna have a roof. I wouldn't want to see them on the streets. I'll get upset seeing so I'll get paid well to sleep and play on YouTube at work. Damn prophet of truth. Jeez. Let's not lose our hearts. It's important we keep our souls here. So I've seen this trend towards, one person will put a video, oh man, that got a shitload of views. Look at all those comments, and somebody else will be, I need to crawl through now and TikTok and find all these videos. And I'm just saying, be an independent thinker on stuff. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but it's been a long time here. Lady Ty D, I don't think I've ever seen you before, but welcome in. You pay my taxes if you want to. Glad to see you back. Love is all you need. Yeah. Nobody can argue with, no fault was the beginning of the end. That was it. In the years, you look at it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen you before. I work 3 days a week, comes out 15 days a month, paid at work, a real job, I miss. Prophet of truth. That's funny. I think you're working. Come on, man. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Man, we were down to 47%, Ron. What happened to tithing? 15%. Maybe people like Basic donate to the court could make a huge difference. What happened to tithing? 15%. We could spend a whole show on that, but I don't know if it's worth opening that can of worms tonight. That who should pay what, who's required to pay what, and who should pay what. See, I have a big problem when I see Jeff Bezos commissions the building of a yacht in the Netherlands for $250 million, the biggest yacht ever built. And it was so big, so crazy big that one day somebody came in the boatyard and said, I just did a quick measurement. You know what? This boat is not going to fit under the bridge to get the hell out of here. Jeff Bezos goes to the town and said, you know what? I'll just pay to dismantle the bridge, and then we'll put the bridge back together again once the boat is through. And the town's like, can you imagine the inconvenience on that? For that? And when I found out that 5,000 children a day starve to death in the world, and I thought to myself, wow, I don't even think I'd be able to sleep at night. And I don't think I could enjoy that type of, was it earned? Yes, it was a good idea. Does the market reward good ideas? Yes. Look at the number of people who use Amazon. But do we have a duty to help others? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because your overconsumption is underconsumption of somebody else. Your overconsumption of material wealth, yes, it directly impacts somebody else. Rosie, a lot of senior citizens, yeah, they're going to be living in their cars. That's correct. Because a lot of older people are in apartments and things like that, and they're going to be squeezed and things. I see a lot of properties are opening up for rental. Las Vegas is loosening dramatically right now. They still can't face the fact that they killed the goose that laid the golden egg. They just thought people would pay unlimited money to come and lose money. Now, people are pretty dumb these days, but they're not that dumb. Yeah, exactly. Take care, Shimei. I mean, if you're a Christian and you believe that you'll stand there as Catholics, we believe in the particular judgment and then the general judgment. And if you're going to stand there, you better be able to give a good account of your stewardship of your wealth. So I say, I am so happy that I don't have the burden of money to be able to worry about, what's the future gonna be? Link by link. Bitcoin. We're going to put that Bitcoin guy in timeout for 24 hours. Bye, Donnie. Whatever dopey shit you posted doing there. Let's go. I told my name, if you need food, come see me. Yeah, that's what people do. I mean, but when you think about that type of mega wealth, and I cringe when I saw his wedding, and not that he didn't earn his money, but that wedding in Venice, and I just try to get a handle on that. He's got one of his houses has 22 bathrooms. Yeah, Soros is like, I don't know. I mean, I really don't. It's a wonder Soros is still alive. I don't know. I don't really know George Soros that well. He's kind of more of a behind the scenes guy. A lot of assets. That's good. I'm just saying there's a degree of accountability, and it's like, How much do you need? Like a car. Yeah, well, what's the point of a car? To get you from point A to point B. So, how much do you want to lavish to do that? Next door to each other, he got a 300 million support boat, another 700 boat added a chopper. Bezos on 3 men right next door to each other, got a 300 million support boat, another 700 boat, and a chopper. Well, let's see. It's, yeah, when they talk about a gilded age, we're in, what they mean by a gilded age is, it seems like it's great, but it's only great for the super wealthy. They've pulled so far away from the rest of society that we're just gold leaf. There's no gold. There's no gold for the people below that. They're sucking eggs. Our money's being funneled into Amazon and all these vortexes willingly. But this is how revolutions begin. This is how the Great Depression kicked off. This tremendous stratification of wealth. French Revolution with the super wealthy, the religious elite, the bishops, and all the people living the high life, and people, they got eyes, they see what's going on. They're eating sawdust and bread. Yeah, it's not a good meal. Yeah, the yacht, which depreciating, give 30% of people start. That's right. Once you have enough money, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have a moral obligation to not, in my opinion, to not overconsume. Nobody would begrudge a boat, but do you need to have a super yacht like Zuckerberg and these people? All this Zuckerberg thinks about is Meta and Facebook and making money. And of course, he's young. I mean, that's what people focus on at that age. But you become blind to the world around you because all you know is wealth. You go to Venice to get married. You hang out with the wealthy elites in Washington State, and you hobnob in Washington, D.C. with the president. But you're not spending time in the average person's home and seeing what a struggle it is. Worrying about making rent and worried about food. What's the breaking point? I guess if you can invest in ramen, you're gonna be wealthy. Bezos has exploited the fact that they're too lazy to leave their own. Yeah, he gave people a good idea. Their sense of yes. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really exist. I mean, you can go back to Charles Dickens times and when Jacob Marley, when they came calling on Scrooge for a donation to the poor, and he's like, aren't there any, don't we have workhouses and things like that? And it's just a very hardened heart. So I can't say that there was any time in history that I'm aware of that super wealthy ever really lavished their fortunes on people. Their first thought is preserve it, and then you see it goes over to this weird thing like, how long can I extend my life now? In other words, the idea that someday all of this is going to be gone is a very frightening idea to a lot of people. It's a very, very frightening idea that it's not fair to them, that at the end it all gets taken away and it's all just meaningless. Unless you have some greater guiding purpose of your existence, you're looking for all kinds of mental health and other problems down the line. Milan is Saturday, simple yellow ribbon, wealthy and morally. Yeah, that's exactly right. But it's befitting our society today, where we shape uh, religion to the way we want to live and the things we believe. We no longer reverse that and conform to what teachings are. So of course the society gets very debased. You have all kinds of weird anomalies in history that never presented themselves before. So everything goes to shit. Education, corruption runs riot, theft, smash and grabs, the whole 9 yards. It all goes to shit. I just want to have a simple house, cigar, bourbon. Only on Friday nights. It sounds like we're judging people on what we read in the media. We have no idea what they do. We're not judging people. We're just saying, what other course do I have when I see somebody building a $250 million mega yacht? What am I supposed to think about that, Ma Rich? Would not $1 million yacht do? It's like the movie Wall Street with Michael Douglas, and he's on the phone on the beach, on his brick phone. He's talking to Buddy, and Buddy's like, "Geez, Gordon, how many yachts can you water ski behind?" And Gordon Gekko's like, "You're too dumb to even see the point, buddy. It's the game. It's the game." So what's the Bible is less worship than the Quran? You're not even. I don't even know what Divinik is even talking about, Dinovik or whatever. Makes sense, dude. So what's the teaching? I'm going to use it where the Bible is less worship than the Quran. I don't even know what this guy's bleeding about. Do we need the size down there? No, we don't need them. I'm saying the average size home in 1920 was 1,000 square feet. It's 2,400 square feet today. 30% of the cars that are bought are luxury cars now. Growing up, I never saw a luxury car. It was rare if we saw a Mercedes-Benz or a Cadillac. Giving all his cash to charity, yeah. And so does, yeah. The Orto Bible is one. Yours 3 times. You are a joke. Okay, well, the joke's on me then, Orto. Sounds like a pro wrestler. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Orto the Magnificent. Many of the transhumanists, yeah, they can argue their lives with tech. That's what I'm saying. It's like the clock ticks. Who did I see the other day? Michael Eisner of Disney was out defending Jimmy Kimmel. Man, oh man, did he look rough. Woo! The years have not been kind. It's not going to be long. The wheels are coming off the Disney thing anyway. Theme parks, there aren't any young kids. It's just shit. Might do better than one band 800. Your Bible changed 3 times. My Bible never changes. I don't know what Bible you're talking about, Dinovik. My Bible's the Dewey Reams, which was the original Vulgate. I read that Clint Eastwood is donating his entire estate to the poor. And they don't know who their neighbors are. Yeah, we're not judging anybody. We're just saying that you can't be tone deaf about the times you live in. You cannot, have ostentatious wealth when other people are struggling to buy meat and to survive. It's just not a good, it's not a good optic. It's not a good optic. Dr. Frankenstein. I already told you what it is, Vic. I just told you what it was. Oh, Lord, man. So that's my thought on that. Most homes are 1 million here. It's a new 300,000. Yeah. So people are slave to a home. Slave to a home. So for 30 years, they're beholden to pay big money for that at the cost of the other stuff of their lives. And it's a game that corporations are happy to play back. King James, and yeah, just as long as you're reading something, right? I mean, we get the basic point. It's not rocket science. What's expected? It's not rocket science, folks. We all buy the finer things when we have the cash or get the rate of make one more than the rich do also. Yeah. Well, I got a moderator. Ronnie knows when to pull the. We rarely have to chime anybody out, or don't come in here with your Bitcoin crap and all that. Yeah, it's not rocket science. It's simple, very simple. You can get caught up in all the semantics and all this stuff. You know what the expectations are. Either you believe in the new covenant or you don't. You believe in it or you don't. Exactly. The 10 Commandments never needed interpretation. Nobody ever voted on it. Never went up to a referendum. But isn't it amazing for how it kept shit on the right rail? Yeah, we got a little wild once in a while, but once you threw that foundation out of the education system, it's over. Over. That's it. The only thing that people could universally agree on was thrown out, chucked right out the window. And when you put that out, it's over. It's over. Let's see. Yeah, it's amazingly easy. Yeah, and down goes Frazier. Yeah. Here comes the train. Man, I'm gonna have some pizza tonight. I almost ran my battery down, Ronnie. Love the movie. Dun, 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 thou shalt not kill. Oh, man. The Thrilla in Manila. That's it. Let's go get some pizza going. We got some cats to feed. I haven't seen Baby Socks. I'm going to go on a proactive trapping mission on Monday. I'm going to get the Socks. I know the Socks is hunting ground. That's going to be the equivalent of the 14-point buck out there. 14-point buck. Yeah, anybody that doesn't think something was lost when the 10 Commandments were chucked out is living in a dream world. Now we live in a culture of death now. Culture of death. Do 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 do. Anything goes. It's my way or the highway. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. I have no rules and regulations. I am free. I'm free to be me. Freedom's just another word for something left, nothing left to lose. Freedom's just another word. Yes, sir. We all have a good chance of seeing Goliath one day. Freedom's just another word for the do. No, I got Ronnie's here. I don't touch anything. If I do, I mess it up. I didn't want the guy putting his Bitcoin crap in here. Ain't nothing left to lose. Wow, they're really singing it up here tonight. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't jive with our Constitution, but something was lost when they were removed. You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube again. It's too corrupted now. Oh, yeah. I go crazy. I go crazy. I go crazy. I go crazy. Ooh, look at all this trash, man. Whoa. I've never seen it so trashy down here. Let's see if Amanda Hug and Kiss's date is here. Where's my date tonight? Oh, he wanted a coffee date. I said, no, I'm not doing a coffee date. You can imagine Amanda Hogginkiss like the little Ouija board. She's pushing that thing, that bill's sliding around the table. Oh, my Lord. I couldn't believe he pushed the bill into my side of the table. I said, gracious, what have you been smoking? Gracious. Gracious. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. It's the Popo. Oh, he didn't flip his lights. I don't think the library's open on Saturday night, is it? I got a book that's ready to be picked up. I got to source one more. I don't think the library's open, is it? I don't think so. I got a book that's got to be picked up. The library will close. Is anybody in the library? I don't think so. So, yeah, I don't think the library's open tonight. Amanda Hugginkiss said, let me pull your Dun and Bradstreet. Is there even a Dun and Bradstreet anywhere? I don't know. I want to see your FICO score. You're awful. Oh, he was a hobosexual. Oh, it's awful. He was just coming up for my money. He's a real hobosexual. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Do 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 do. My favorite, Matthew 7, chapter 7, verses 13 and 14. My all-time favorite. That tells you all you need to go. Here's the protesters. Yeah, 6 p.m. we're past that. Christians support, what does that say? Christians support, I don't know. What does that say? Something about Zionism. Christians, I don't know what, Christians against Zionism. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stop at the library tomorrow. I made some bean soup today. Yeah, there it is. Christians against Zionism. Living little miniatures all over town. It's the next great awakening. All we need is Jonathan Edwards. What's going on, Carrie class? What's going on? I'm gonna have some pizza. What's going on, Four Scores? How you doing, buddy? I can't wait till Four Scores comes back to Vegas. Oh, that's gonna be a tripping awesomeness. Put your turn signal on, dope. Yeah, I know. Fremont misses you too. This time you have more time down there to hang out. Before you were on the tightest schedule of anybody I ever knew. I mean, I think you got about 2 hours sleep a night. Yeah, I think you got about 2 hours. No sports on TV tonight. There should be a college game. How about the way Maryland took care of Wisconsin today? They're for real, man. Malik Washington laying it down today. Love is like a ship in the ocean, hit a rock, and everybody shook. Like they got the notion to rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Yeah, first sleep was Saturday. It was a guy you had a drink with in Vegas. He was the streamer who gave to the poor. Are you talking about Eric the Dreamer? Yeah, he just hasn't been the same since Michelle blew him off. His girlfriend gave him the heave-ho. Yeah, I never saw somebody hit. I never saw somebody hit so hard. Vegas is 4 scores. Like, man, I'm having lobster up on top of the stratosphere. It's like he was booked out. It's amazing. Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't looked at a lot of the other scores. Oregon took care of Oregon State. Cal's got San Jose State tonight. So there should be some football on tonight, Kelly. San Jose State, San Diego State, and Cal should be a good one. I don't know. Accident with his scooter. I don't know who in the hell it was. Oh, you mean CW Media? I don't know. Did he have an accident with his scooter? I don't know. I think he got tied up with some gang shit down in Searchlight or something. What the hell happened? Yeah, maybe you're talking about CW Media. I don't know. On account of freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Yeah, CW. I didn't know he had a scooter accident. He's kind of a big boy to go down on a scooter. There will be blood. 36 versus. Ooh, that was. Who would have seen that? Because Illinois has been playing really good. That's probably going to bounce them out of the top 10. Found 4 games. Which one is good? I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at there. I just know that freedom's another word for nothing left to lose. I don't know. You probably get a good feel for the Huskies. Yeah, more metal detectors. Yeah, the third bin is compost yard and regular waste. Oh shit. Skywalker. Oh, it's Simba, the 3-legged wonder cat. Simba, are you hungry? Oh, I don't care about Baylor and Arizona. I guess I'd watch the Washington State to try to get a feel for how Washington's doing without Michael Penix. What do you mean, Aquarius? This is a big piece of, this is a big property here. It's got a lot of land and stuff, a few buildings on it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wow. The horror. The horror. Its leg, we don't know what happened to it. It was $1,000 leg, I'll tell you that. Oh, don't run in the house. You always do that. Okay, so you don't eat. All right. You know what, Rosie? You'll be the last to eat tonight. You always do that shit. Ran right into the house. Wow, brother. Yeah, you'll be the last to eat tonight. How about that? Man, that cat is like a supreme pain in the ass. Worst personality. Terrible. What's up, Simba? Simba. Shadow. Yeah, there you go. I knew you didn't want to miss eating. This is a horrific time of day. Thank you, Buttercup Baby. I called you out at the beginning. Thank you. Made a nice PayPal tip. Thank you very much. Oh, well. Oh, what a nightmare. I'm up to know what. Boy, Rosie isn't there. Yeah, I don't want to get pizza joy juice on my nice jersey. The hell is this ceiling is really coming down, man. Wow, All right, what are we going to have tonight? We're going to have meat pate, and we're going to have chicken a la dog tonight. I see those tabbies over there. They're ready to eat. You better believe it. You better believe it. You got all fixed up, did you, Magic? Now you can't spray your seed everywhere. Ooh. All right. Can I get in here, please? It's such a danger to have cats when you're older. You can trip on them. Got some joy juice on me. Ooh, that was gross. Joy juice. Man, that is so gross. So greasy. Here comes your unidentified meat product. Your unidentified meat byproduct. AKA mystery meat. We got a big load tonight. And everybody's been behaving themselves. Everybody's been behaving. Boy, oh boy. Let's see, a good thing Simba's not being law and order yet. I have to move this table in. Oh boy. This whole place is like a death trap. Oh boy. Push that down there. Got a cat can. There's one at Karl Marx. There's Frida Kahlo trying to squeeze in right there. I don't know where Diego Rivera is. I guess it comes under the category of don't be a simp. Oh well, there's the growling. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming, didn't we? Wow, we. Alright. We got the whole crew there. Oh, we're all being mean, aren't we? You don't have to wolf your food down. Yeah, here comes Simba's going to start putting on a little law and order now. There's Simba. He's only going to tolerate so much. And then he's going to drop the hammer. There's other growling going on too. I don't know who it is. We're doing okay though. We got everybody eats. Every cat you see has been fixed here. Ooh. Wow. Uh-oh, Simba didn't like that. Uh-oh, Simba just got tagged in. That's it. Simba just got tagged in. Ooh. Get a bite one way or the other. Yeah. Yeah, the little ones can kind of take a beating. But poor little Chairman Meow got kicked out of there. There's kind of a pecking order. Yeah, Simba has become a first-class bully. Look at that. Pushing Skywalker. Oh. Alright, Simba's on the job. We're only using one bowl. There's a pecking order of eating. Everybody gets fed. Nobody goes hungry. Yeah, Simba's like the cafeteria lady. Oh. Simba's like the new sheriff in town. Yeah, the Marxist regime. Alright, Simba's not liking this cat coming in again. It's like the capitalist versus socialist. There it is. That's it. It could be an ugly night. An ugly night. Alright, let me get the side chat on. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so. It is very appreciated by me. Rosie is. Rosie understands there's always food there, so no need to be in a fray. I don't know where the other little tabby is. No, Rosie came out of the house. Somebody's gonna, yeah, it's a problem. All right. Yeah, one tabby's missing. They were both female. Yeah, well, this shadow is going to be an enormous cat. Yeah, I kept the tabbies away so they'd be real hungry tonight. I trapped them. That worked out really well. What's up, Nicole? Oh, boy. Oh, where are you located, Nicole? I think I got too many peanuts out tonight. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Freedom's just another word. I don't know what happened to all your content. You had a lot more subscribers than 290. Oh, yes, you did. Well, it's good to see you. Same old here. All right, I gotta put some of these peanuts back. Get some pizza going. Maybe I'll have ghetto pizza tonight. How's everything going? Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody's out there. Somebody's out there. All right, well, let's get this pizza going. I gotta wash this off. I gotta wash the tray off. Hey, it's Francis. How are you? Hey, it's Francis. How are you? Shit. Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Good morning. Oh, shit. We almost lost the... Shit. That could have been bad. I gotta wipe this table. We almost lost the shot glass. Holy hell. Oh, man. All right, we gotta clean this off. All right, knock it off or I'm gonna have to start spraying a cat. Guys are such knuckleheads. Such supreme knuckleheads. Oh boy. Let's try to get the cat piss off the table. I haven't had to spray a cat yet. Pizza doesn't go with cat whiz. Yeah, we haven't seen Gordon Ramsay around in a while. Probably trying to rescue his Vegas restaurants. That table will be all right. We're nothing special in life, wine country. You know, it's what we call Baltimore clean right there. Lord Baltimore clean. Right there. Good old Lord Baltimore. Of the peerage. Oh, let's get that turned around. Alright, there we go. It's pretty doggone clean looking. I'll do this the way the bakers do in France. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Let's raise that up. Oh, shit. There we go. Man, I get tired of cats. Such plucking my last nerve string here. Alright, that's ready to go. Let's get our dough mixed up. We like rough living here. Hey, it's Francis. How are you? Mung beans. Shit. Oh, man. All right. We are underway. We're making up our Chef Boyardee dough. Like Clark Griswold said, thank goodness for chemistry. Get that dough nice. We're going to work it good. It's going to be delicable. Now we're going to turn it out on the table. There we go. Just like the French do. Do you think the French, everything's all neat and clean? When you go get your baguettes, they're really good. These pizza kits are Francis approved. How are you? I'm having some mung beans tonight. Oh, shit. I'm having mung beans. And we're having beef hogs. Talk about eating down on the food chain. All right, that's looking good. Get all that in there. Get that cat whiz worked in. Good. Yeah. It's yeah. They're a good price. Yeah, they make it very easy to have a pizza. Whoa! Whoa! Let's say you could have done that a bit more nicely. You didn't have to tear the kitten's head off. Wow. Just horrible. Now we're gonna let that rest a while. We're going to cut up our onions. Right, get that nice and sprayed. Hey, Can Slow, how you doing? I think we're going to save the sauce. Did you get a good go at it? Wow, this is why we can't have nice things. You put your snoot in there. You put your signature in there. Wow, I'm gonna have some mung beans. We're having some mung beans. All right, I don't want you touching this thing while I get my onions and everything. Get out of here. Get out of your mind. Now I gotta do it all over again. You dipshit. Wow. And beef hot. Wow. Anybody want a cat? Wow, cat just jumped up on this shit. Alright. Let's have some mung beans. Hey Seal, what's going on? Good thing nobody saw that cat jump up there. Blowing its seed everywhere. Let's see, where's the flour? We're having mung beans. Alright, let's get the rolling pin. These cats are really something, man. I don't even know if this sauce is still good. Down, 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 down. Oh, man. Cat has been jumping up on the table. Man, oh, man, oh, man. It's having mung beans. Whoa! Whoa! Some canned crab at the store. Yeah, might make some crab cake. Yeah, it's probably from Vietnam or something. Oh, boy. Maybe we fix the game with something shady. A little crazy. We get more bucks instead of less. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Oh, man. It is. I'll look back on your sheet. Okay. Yeah, let's work on the water. I'd just rather smash them. You know, what a bully I am. The cats just hate me. I'm so mean to the cats. These cats are nuts about me. They know I'm a pushover. Maybe we fix the game with something shady. Instead of more bucks, we get less. Oh, wow. Must everything be confrontational? It's horrible. Night bacon, I bet that cost a few bucks. How's everything up in Ottawa doing? dough works pretty well for just like instant dough. I don't think you can beat it. Oh, I gotta turn the heat on. Maybe we fix the game with something crazy. Tiger. Tiger is so depressing. More bucks for war bucks. Love olives, bacon, pepperoni. Oh yeah. Man, I could spin a pizza back in the day. Flip it from one guy to the other. Good old Pappy's beef and beer, pizza and beer. I could keep it spinning. Wasn't bad for a white boy. Amazingly, the chicks did not care though. No matter what. It has 3 legs. It lost a leg somewhere. We don't know what the hell happened. We got no idea, Cancelo, what happened. It's just the fortunes of war, my friend. You watch the first 15 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, you'll know what I mean. It's the fortunes of war, bro. It's James Bond Battle Royale. Ding 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 ding. Dun 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 doo 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 doo. What is your name, Bond? James Bond. No, I don't have wood fire. I just use the barbecue grill. Yeah, normally I would just toss it, but I don't have a high enough ceiling here. We can also sort of pre-cook this a little bit. I learned that from Cindy Russo. In the meantime, we got some ham, we got pepperonis. They were expensive. Yeah. No, I don't really like anchovies. They're just not, they're good for fish, for crabbing. Yeah, the spaghetti sauce was put up 1 year and 2 months ago. Have to trust that we're not going to take a trip on the botulism express here. Oh man, the botulism express. What the hell's going on with this thing? Close it, man. What the hell's that thing coming in? Oh man. Now we're going to process this onion. We take our time building a pizza because we get a few meals out of it. I'm not going to do a lot of big cooking this week because I'm heading down to Vegas Friday. And I won't be back till Monday. It'll be a whirlwind trip with my daughter. will be not staying at the usual place. Must you stare at me constantly? There's an onion for you. Eat that. Have some onion breath. Oh, bread nice flesh. Yeah, I've started to get really good at the chef knife. I just really take my time. I don't have Gordon Ramsay hanging over me. I do nice, beautiful slices. Look at that. Oh, bloody hell. You think you're in a bloody parade? Let's get moving. And on second thought, just clock out. You're done for the day. It's like we're doing brain surgery. What's wrong with cheese in a spray can? You think I got money down here, Canslow? I've seen your videos. You're living high off the hog, dude. The high life up there in Ottawa. Another one of our fine Canadian friends up there. Watch those fingers. Ooh, that was a little uncontrolled right there. Oh, cheese in a can is top flight. Just ask Clark Griswold of Better Living Through Chemistry. Yeah, we better see if this is good. Let's hear. Oh, I don't know if that's good or not. Who in the hell knows? There's no fur in it. I don't know. It doesn't seem to have any fur. Oh, yeah. Hello, Mr. Former Prime Minister. How are you? Oh, here we go. I'm back to being concerned with 2015 all over again. Oh, man. Yeah. I think there should have been signs like some green fur or something growing on it. I don't know. What the hell's making noise? Is that little... Oh, you little rat thing. You're right behind me. Imogene Coca was excellent, yeah. She was good. Am I going to eat? Are we going to eat or am I going to starve to death? Yeah, it should be okay. I need that redwood. Well, am I going to eat or am I going to starve to death? This is your sandwich, Edna. What the hell are you doing? Cat just makes himself right at home. Oh, afraid to leave anything up here. Go on out of here. Go on out of here. Man. Make sure we don't overdo this dough. Takes a certain little level of skill to be a pizza aficionado. Oh, well. I like to take my time. I'm not in Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. Oh, this cat is just, oh man, it's just overrun. It's like my worst nightmare in life. Shadow wants to do the deed. It's kind of sniffing that hind end. We got checks to do, get her done. We got to feed the people. That's it. Yeah, the attention seeking middle child, get some more cat. Yeah, I don't. Russian, like, can you imagine what that apartment smells like? I'd rather have my nuts torn off. I would rather have my balls torn off. 196 cats. Yeah. You can imagine the poor neighbors got whiz smell just constantly. Ding 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 ding. So Nicole, are you going to be showing up in any protest coverage out there? Be bold. Be out there. Oh man. Whoa. Wow. That was brutal. Yeah, Miami's good. Hello, Mr. Governor. How are you? Your Honor, nice to see you tonight. We got the Honorable Governor of the great state of being large. Wow, me, man, I live for big crowds. Shit. I love that stuff. Right in the thick of the action. We're gonna kill you, man. Yeah, this is great. You mind? Wow. That's a nightmare. I tried to pull it up, you can't do it. Just put that piece back in. That'll be all right. I tried to flip it over, but I tore a little piece out of it. Trying to one-hand flip. I think it'll be all right. We can just press that down. There we go. Just join that together. Oh boy. All right, there we go. Let's get our spoon. You better not jump on that table, you get burned. What did I just say? I got the IQ of a Rosie. All right, here we go. Do. I don't really have the nice setup that Cindy Russo has. Everything's top flight up there. She was appalled when she saw she was so appalled at the kitchen stadium that she went and bought a new one. She was in a state of shock. Okay. Here we go. It's looking good. She was appalled. Can you imagine that? Appalled by what she saw. All right, is the cheese good? Let's see, the use by date is that the old one or the new one? I don't know. October 2024, close enough. Smells good. Let's see. Gordon Ramsay on kitchen top. Oh, bloody hell, I can't believe what I just saw. Well, you know, Gordo, cheese gets better than age. I don't know where that finger's been. Whoa! Wow! Wow! Talk about fire in the hole. Simba's like in the worst mood. Ever since he got his sack dropped. I don't know what it is. Alright, somebody just got slapped good. Alright, we're going to put our onions on. Let's see. You don't like onions? You don't want to get up here, okay? You know, you already had an onion. You got onion breath right now. It's like I'm a substitute mom or something. Like leave it to Beaver. Do 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 do. Is it a meet with your approval? Just had a whole meal. Just had a whole meal. Hello, Simon. Just had a whole bloody meal. This is gonna be a jumbo cat, this one. It's gonna be a big cat. Big cat. Big cat. Here, chew on that a while. There you go. Enjoy the onion. No, you can't give a cat an onion. Ooh. You give it onion breath. No, don't do that. Don't slap another cat. We're not going to have that shit. You're not a bully. No, yeah, the first time I saw, yeah. Yeah, go get him. Simba's like, we're not having that bullshit. I'm the sheriff, not you. Oh, wow. What a nightmare. Bloody Gordon Ramsay. Cat's out bad breath. Well, ain't nobody eating the onion. Alright, next comes the ham. So this is actually turkey. What's the difference? It's all pressed meat. All shredded meat. Yeah, we're not going to have any fighting and all that nipping. And just being Johnny Badass in here. There's only room for one. Hey, get off of the table. Come on. Just fell right into the clutches of Simba. Serves you right. Serves you right. Right into the clutches. That was it. There's your reward, Simba. Had to discipline. They are pigs. They are really pigs. Really pigs. No matter how much you feed them, they're gonna be unhappy. Okay, here comes the pepperonis. Yeah, I got the Italian seasoning here. So how's work on, how's your mom doing, Nicole? Nicole has been with me since 2013. Like the first subscriber. Wonderful kid. I always think of her as like an 18-year-old or something. The guys are done. They'll be sleepy after that. We call it Canadian bacon. Oh, there's so much going on. I can't believe it. Mom's health is okay, but she's getting there. Yeah, it looks like a lot of turbulent times in the West. There's a lot of pissed off people in the world now. Shame. Do 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 do. Oh, Adam, don't be a drama queen. Always spray some oil. Top that up with the Italian seasoning. All right, there we go. We're going to throw that baby in the oven. What's up, Tara? What's going on, babe? Tara will be here in early November. I don't know if it's the 6th time. We're going to give that an initial 15 minutes. I'm going to put a few things away. Oh, how'd you like the onions? Oh, I didn't like them. I'm a meat eater. Welcome to the club. Ronnie, could we get 15 minutes? Do 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 do. Ah, boy. I put garlic, chili oil on pizza. You and I didn't like that. We will. Yeah, that's it, Nicole. That's it, Nicole. That one stray hair you can't get rid of. Well, I was so happy about what you did with your life. You didn't piss your life away. You actually went out and made something of yourself, which I admire. Made a really nice bean soup today. Cats need to go out and get jobs. Oh, the cats are just decoration. So we can kind of relax a little bit. We got that underway. All right. I gotta really keep an eye on these cats. Little bastards are everywhere. Goat and shit. Hey, can we just stop screaming? Wow. Simba's plucking my last nerve string. Nothing for you guys, so you can beat it. All right, just beat it. 19 more days. Good deal. Use that for slicing. lot of people. I've had Little Caesars before. It's not bad. Problem with Little Caesars, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the problem with Little Caesars is it's all dough. It's like you're just ordering a piece of bread. Simba's just really got a mean streak. Really letting his disability dictate his life now. He's really going to be the sheriff now. I don't know where the other little cat is. The other little tabby. Listen to how peaceful the hood is on Saturday night. Everybody blows it out on Friday. See, one of these cats is so dumb, it's going to crawl in the back of the barbecue. Got to think of everything when you got cats. The most unlikely thing you can think of, yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it. Then you can have a barbecued cat in here. Adam likes, he's coming into the best season for being outside now. Glorious. Can you imagine the health that you have when you're on the street? Yoshinara's restaurant there. That is friggin' glorious. Could you get out of my seat? You probably farted in it. Good night, optimistic. Good night, Amanda. All right, take care. Always good to see you, Nicole. Oh, do 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 do. Wow, you're still on the job, Simba. It's like nobody's gonna eat. Oh, you're so dumb. Yeah, you got up there, it was hot, wasn't it? God's got the brain of a peanut. Oh, man. Tell you, kittens, here, cheers, Sass. Kittens are a handful, man. A handful. Constant trouble. You know what? I'm just going to spray you for good measure. How about that? There. Like, where'd that come from? jumped in. It's like, what the hell was that? Somebody peed on me. Well, I got to have my little fun too. Hey, observer. I got to have my laughs. They just sleep all day. This Shadow's the laziest kitten I've ever seen in my life. But they love it outside. Oh boy. Oh wow. There's the rag doll. Are you a rag doll? Huh? Are you a rag doll? Are you showing everybody you're a rag doll? I just like hanging. I'm a rag doll. That's all I am. Excuse me, I don't know how much time I got left. It's pretty good, Jerry. I like a sharp sauce. I don't like a wimpy sauce. It's pretty good. I have to kind of keep an eye on it. When they go fast. I like it a little more on the done side. Don't ever order a pizza on a Friday or Saturday. It'll be underdone. Yeah, there's nothing worse than an underdone pizza. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, about 5 more minutes. I'm going to be there for 3 nights. I'm not going to really be doing much content. I'm spending the time with my daughter. I'll have something up every day. And I'm going to be back on Monday. I'm gone Friday and coming back Monday. It's a whirlwind trip. She has a medical appointment on Tuesday, so. She's already got like booked up for the Wynn buffet. My cat come tonight. Too many coyotes. New poop from them on the driveway every day. Wow, that's kind of scary. They even have coyotes in San Francisco now. I think they got them in Central Park in New York too. You wait till a kid gets dragged out one time. That's scary. There's Tiger. Tiger had to leave. He was like a It's like an old person. He can't stand all the noise. And shut up, you kids. Coy wolves. I'm not sure what that is. The dingo ate your baby. Right? It was a bloody dingo. Yeah, the dingo ate your baby. Matt Skywalker looks around like, what's next on the agenda tonight? What's for each? The dingo. The dingo. So nice Rosie's fixed. Wow, a mix of coyote and dog. Wow. Yeah, take care, Sask. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're going at. It's very appreciated. We're still very under tonight. Saturday night's usually just a low night. No claw. No clawing. No claw. No, I don't think I'll have any stream. Maybe a morning or an evening for a little bit. Late night beer or something. I think this is probably done. Yeah, that looks good. Nice and well done. Yeah, baby, we don't want any underdone, wimpy ass pizza. Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Abundanza, baby. Abundanza. Jump 7 feet. Friday, I'm going to put up the crabbing video. My daughter will probably have things planned out to the minute. Yeah, it looks good, huh? Always let it sit for a minute. And we're going to try to get this worked in case it's sticking a little bit to the edge. You just kind of lift it up and move it. Like Sergeant Carter says, move it, move it, move it. All right. Now we kind of put it out there. There we go. All right. We let that sit a couple minutes just to cool off. Oh boy. We let that cool off a little bit. Sauce is excellent. What's up, Catherine? Thank you for the Chef Boyardee kits. They sure make it nice. They sure make it nice. Oh boy. That cool a minute before you try to separate it. Yeah, they're really nice. They're beautiful kits. Beautiful kits. I absolutely love them. Let's see. Pull up one of these. Let that kind of grab some of that. We got off the end there. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's two nice pieces right there. All right. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Bless us, O Lord. And these I gifts which you're about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord, amen. And may all the souls that have faithfully departed rest in peace, amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Just have to take off a little piece here. Very neat and clean. I'm going to get the fork. Delicious. Delicious. Hey, Flora, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, the smell got you. That means he probably used a really good stain, not the cheap shit. No fighting. Bird brains. It's nice they stained it. It's got a nice stain on the back fence. Price even with granddaughter's discount. It's not cheap these days. Labor. Wouldn't tell you what it would cost to put that fence up that back. Ooh. Wouldn't even want to tell you. No. No. Get down. Yeah, it's good if you can get a discount. Don't. No. Don't even try it. How many feet did you have? How many running feet? That was the last fence to be done here. I can't believe that lasted for I don't know how many years. Yeah. Man, I almost rear-ended a guy today. Yeah, nothing's cheap. Although lumber's a lot cheaper, at least 2x4. So that may be a sideshow. I don't know. I don't know. Sideways. Well, down one side of the Rancho, it's the length of a football field. And down the other side, it's 150 feet. It's almost 3/4 of an acre. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I've probably worn out my welcome. So I want to thank you for being along tonight. Thank you to my moderator. What's up, bro? Ronnie, and also Shimei was here. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything you do. And you guys, I will see you tomorrow. And thank you very much for being here tonight. And the cat said no cats were harmed in the making of this pizza. Good night. Yeah, thank you, Seal. Good night, Doc. Ronnie, everybody. Thank you.